What's up, guys? Welcome to the Weekend Zone. I'm Britt Johnson. I'm here with Matt Demecki.
What's happening?
And Chris Clark. How you guys feeling?
Chilling.
Is good?
Good.
Did everyone have a great week?
Yes.
Holidays are coming. What are you guys getting me? What are you guys getting me?
What are you guys getting me? My birthday and Christmas.
Y'all get nothing, man. Y'all get nothing.
I'll like not argue with you guys for like 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I get 2 minutes? Because my birthday too.
No. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay, so let's talk about arguments, actually. Tom Brady kind of went crazy on his coach during the game, and well, let's just say everyone just kind of swept it under the rug because it's Tom Brady. He's the king. He can do whatever he wants. Well, I want to know what you guys think. Is there a double standard going on in the NFL when it comes to Odell Beckham Jr., who had a problem with this, and Tom Brady?
I think absolutely, because I think Tom Brady right now, he's set himself as one of the GOATs in the entire NFL. You know what I mean? He's a top 3 player of all time. So I feel like when he does yell at coaches and when he does yell at players like that, I feel like it's almost okay because he's held at such like a high standard, and he's like
it's
he's
okay
so
to
respected.
be a dickhead if
no,
you're good.
Right,
and
if you're Tom Brady.
And he's so respected. I feel like Odell's accomplishments obviously hasn't even gotten close to Tom Brady. So I feel like in a way that it's kind of like one of those, let's see, I'm trying to think of a good example, but I'm just saying like Tom Brady, he's just at that level where you can't really like say anything to him because dude has 5 rings, dude's been in the league forever, he's one of the best players of all time. So I'm just saying Odell can't really compare to that. That's all I'm saying.
So you think that it is not a double standard?
It is, but he can do it anyway.
Yeah, he can do it anyway.
Okay.
See, I'm thinking okay, I do think it is a double standard as well, but I think at the same time, Odell's things that were caught on camera were a little bit more over the top than Tom Brady's. I mean, yes, we should have been giving it a little bit more talk than just like, Tom Brady, look, Tony Romo's funny with his voiceover over Tom Brady.
Is that your like Tom Brady voice over there?
What's a Tony
McDaniel's
Romo?
That's my
Tony Romo voice.
But like I think what we focused on more was what Tony Romo, or was it Tony Romo that was doing that?
Yeah, Tony Romo,
what he was saying over it more so than him actually yelling at Coach Daniels. I think we should have given it a little bit more shine, like, oh, that's not a good move on Brady. And I do think it is a double standard on that part, but I still feel like just using the whole fiasco with Odell Beckham Jr. as an example.
Yeah.
That, to me, I mean, it just escalated a little bit more. So, yes, it's a double standard, but Odell, you got what was coming to you.
Well, literally, he got what was
Yeah. So, I'm with you, but at the same time, don't try to play that whole, like, I'm a victim. Look, no one gave Tom Brady. That's my Odell Beckham Jr. voice.
Okay.
I mean, it's also happened before. Tom Brady and Josh McDaniels, they've argued before against the Redskins when it happened on the sideline. So I just think like Tom Brady right now, he's at a certain level, Odell's at a certain level, and there's this wide gap where when you're at the top, you can kind of do whatever you want basically, and when you're Odell Beckham Jr., who's a superstar, I feel like you can, but you haven't won anything, you haven't done anything yet. So we'll see.
Well, it's weird because it kind of depends on what you're talking about. Because in this instance, I mean, is it a passion thing? I mean, when Odell goes kind of crazy on the field, it's his passion. So I don't think that should be like held at a different level. You can't say control your emotions while you're playing football. Like that doesn't make sense. Like one of my favorite coaches of all time, Jimmy Johnson. We missed you guys. So he said one time, he was like, you know, if I had 2 players in meetings and one of them was my star player and the other one barely made the team, if both of them fall asleep, if the star player falls asleep, I'm gonna go over, tap him on the shoulder and say, hey buddy, wake up. The other guy falls asleep, he's off the team. Right. So in that instance, I get like, you know, like, okay, you haven't proven yourself. You can't be falling asleep in meetings. You can't be a little bit late. You haven't earned that right. But in an instance of talking about like someone's passion on the field, I mean.
See, but I hear you on that, but here's we can even use this same season with my favorite coach, Sean Payton. I love you. Think about Adrian Peterson and that whole exchange in the first week of the whole season. That blew up. And then when Adrian Peterson came out and said what he actually said, he was just telling the coach straight up, we need to run the ball more, but it it looked worse than it actually was. But we made a big deal about that.
And why would you make a big deal about that? That is Adrian Peterson, one of the best running backs of all time.
Do you guys think it's like a...
I ask, is it a black-white thing?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a...
But it couldn't.
Honestly, I think it's actually a position thing because if you look at, let's go back in the past a little bit.
Cam Newton, no, it's not because Cam Newton can't do this.
But look at Terrell Owens, look at Chris Carter, look at Des Bryant. Des Bryant
all
was getting
black guys,
criticized,
mind you,
but all wide receivers as well. So you got to look at that too. Like I feel like when a quarterback's yelling and a quarterback's yelling on the sideline at his offensive coordinator, at his wide receiver, at his quarterbacks. It's a passion thing. Like quarterbacks all through the league do that. I disagree because
people looked at Cam Newton crazy when he did the same thing.
Crybaby and all that stuff. Yeah, he got the same. It's so hard to get away from that black white. It almost seems like that with this incident. I didn't want to bring it up. I was trying to bring it up, but it could be.
Gronk too. Like he can be crazy and do whatever he wants, and he's just a fun frat boy. But as soon as Odell wants to go party out with his friends, there's an issue there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like the fact that we're comparing, I hate that we're going away from what we're talking about, but just this past week when we were comparing, Juju Smith's hit and Gronk's hit, when they're two completely different situations, like they weren't even identical at all.
Comparable,
when somebody got concussed in one and the other one, it was just a clean hit. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on.
Yes.
Good topic.
Yeah.
Good topic. We need to move on. So we're gonna do a rapid fire. Just pick one. Maybe tell me a little something about it.
Cool.
More likely, LiAngelo Ball being drafted to the NBA or playing overseas.
Oh, you gotta pick one.
Yeah.
I say overseas. It got to be overseas for sure.
See, God. What people forget is this dude led California in scoring the year before. It's hard.
In high school.
In high school?
Wow.
In high school, we've seen that. Look at, we use the likes of like Steph Curry, who was a scorer, and we forget that it took him 5 years. All right, we said a little bit of a talk. I'm going with C, all of the above. Next question, rapid fire.
Okay, I'm gonna go with overseas. Obviously, we know.
Oh man,
I can't. That's hard to choose. That's hard.
But next one. Since Curry is now out for a couple weeks with an injury, who is the more valuable player to the team, him or Durant?
I mean, I'm just going to say Steph Curry just because they've won without Durant, basically. They won 73 games without him. He's a floor general. He's more important to that team. But Kevin Durant being there, I mean, it's good. But I think Steph Curry's way more
Kevin Durant's
valuable.
a major piece, but Curry's the glue. So I'm going to go Curry as well. I think Curry is the more vital part to
Durant's
the team
just the scorer out there. So.
I go Curry too. So this next one, my favorite one. Giancarlo Stanton is ending up on some team. We don't know where he's going to end up, but is it going to be the Giants, Dodgers, or Cardinals in your opinion?
Giants all the way. I told you. Giants are going to go for that full court press. They don't want the Dodgers to get him.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me
They'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
He's coming to the Dodgers.
Move.
Come on.
Of course.
Come on, baby.
It would be the smart move on the Giants to do that, for sure.
All right, give me one team in the NFL, not named the Patriots, that has the best chance to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, week after week, I've been shying away from this team, but honestly, I think it's the Vikings. Because the Vikings, Case Keenum's playing hot. That defense is unreal. If they stay in Minnesota, they're going to stay in Minnesota for the Super Bowl as well.
You know.
So, I mean, it's looking like Minnesota. I think they're a really hot team.
Can I use the bailout answer again and say the NFC? Because I feel like it's anybody in this NFC.
You read my mind. Can you not leave me hanging though?
I'm just saying. I just feel like my bad. I thought you were shutting me out because it's the same. No, it's hard for me because I feel like if the NFC doesn't win the Super Bowl, any of those teams,
it's whoever gets home field advantage. There's no. It's whoever gets home field advantage.
I think the NFC is going to win.
Yeah.
So
regardless,
whoever makes it, obviously we have tons of competitors: Saints, Rams, Vikings. Maybe
that's
Eagles,
it.
But a lot of teams can get up there. Even the Seahawks, I think.
Yeah, the Seahawks looking good. They can still win the division.
All right, in one word, describe Ronda Rousey going to the WWE.
Smart.
Why you can't?
Smart.
Genius.
She's not gonna go back to the UFC, and she's a talent. She's a big name.
That's what I'm saying. She'll still sell tickets. People still want to see her.
That's what the WWE is.
I don't know. I'm just going to say dethroned. It's just sad to see her, go from so high to now.
It's not sad, though, because she brought women's MMA up, so
but,
you can't really...
she got kicked
out
of it right away.
But the way she went out,
she's like, dang, I brought y'all here, and then y'all just leave me.
Yeah. She put them on the map. So.
All right, that's going to do it for the day. I'm Britt Johnson, Matt Demecki, Chris Clark, and we will see you guys next weekend.